geographic point of view, it's really considered one of the most beautiful places in the city. How was the weather?
Perfect.
So no major cold, right? No fog yet.
Yeah.
However, the fog will come soon. I already saw it coming from the Pacific Ocean. Have you been to Hong Kong?
Yes.
Okay, so they say also, but Hong Kong, it is my understanding, never been there. There are too many skyscrapers, right? It's
Very nice, very beautiful.
density is very high, so it's less nature and more people and skyscrapers. What about Rio de Janeiro? Salian loves to go to Rio.
Rio de
I know that.
Janeiro.
He goes to Rio and he dances, right? La samba.
Samba.
Okay, so what we're gonna do today, we're gonna see really the highlights of San Francisco, and of course there are some icons. Okay, one you've already seen the Golden Gate Bridge, right? The red Golden Gate Bridge suspension bridge, the first suspension bridge in the world. And tomorrow you're gonna actually cross the Golden Gate Bridge because you're going on the other. You live in San Francisco and you will go to the other county, Marin County. It's another going towards Near Woods, right? You're going to the National Park tomorrow. Okay, and now we are getting closer and closer to Union Square. Why is Union Square so famous? Because Union Square is the heart of the shopping, okay, in San Francisco. So this is a place where I am sure we will come back later on today, right?
Western Hotel
The stores are open, and they are open even tomorrow. They will be open. There's no lunch closure. Everything is open. Okay. That feels better. How are we doing in the back?
Yeah, great.
Okay, air conditioning is okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them everything, absolutely. I know. Okay, so do me a favor very slowly here. Here we are, this is Union Square. First thing, the heart. Can you see this heart here in the corner? Okay, around the square there are 4 hearts. There are 4 installations, and the heart is a symbol of the beauty of the city. You will leave a piece of your heart in San Francisco, as a very famous song goes. Here to your left, lady, Tiffany. Huh?
Macy's.
Famous Tiffany.
Don't show
Okay,
that.
this is a San Francisco show.
Don't show that.
And here again to your left soon, you will see the Levi
Sonoma.
Strauss. Okay, the famous Levi Strauss. How many of you is going?
Yeah, that's
how many of you are wearing now the Strauss? Okay, all of you. Perfect. Anyhow, here we
Bye, bye,
are
Sham.
right. And if I mention Apple and iPad, you want to have your Okay. Here to your right, the name of this street is Stockton, okay? Stockton, 2 blocks down in that direction to your right. The Apple store is right there, waiting for you, because I'm sure that all of you want to buy an iPad,
Go to Apple,
right?
yeah.
Second generation, is that right? Oh, you have it already.
We already have it.
You want one. Okay. Anyhow, it's right here in that direction. What do you think of this other heart? This is a newer.
What is the Apple store? See the thing.
So anyhow, here you have Union Square, and it's walking distance from your hotel, okay? From where you're going to stay.
Union Square.
You can come back after the end of the tour, and you can just leave all your gold here in the stores, right?
That's
I know
gold.
that you are very wealthy. All of you have tons of 22 carats gold, is that right?
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
24. 25.
Okay, instead, Americans are left with plastic. You know what plastic is?
That's
Credit
26
card.
carat.
Okay?
That's 100 carat.
So anyhow, going back to, I don't know if, I'm sure that all of you know that the average gold carat, like my earrings, were made in India, but it's not true. They're made here, but they want to be with an Indian look. This is not even, I guess, 12 carats. Okay, nothing compared to your gold. Anyhow, since we're talking about jewelry, here to your left, this is a Shreven company. This is the oldest jewelry store in San Francisco. Ladies, it's gorgeous. It's just a pleasure just to go inside, and it's very elegant. And San Francisco used to be a very elegant city. I question if this is still true today.
Question confirm করুন না
Okay, so how many of you are coming back here to the shopping? Okay, all of you? Good. The economy is not that good now. know that, right? Okay, so here, just in that direction,
Banana Republic.
across from the direction in front of the bus, you can see the Chinese pagoda, right?
Yeah, Chinese pagoda is
The
there.
Chinese pagoda,
Yeah.
and on the top of the pagoda there are two dragons and two carps at the end of the top of the pagoda. And beside of the pagoda,
Chinese
below the
pagoda too, na?
at the entrance, we do have two lions. Of course, statues, they're not real lions. And they are the angel guardians of Chinatown, the San Francisco Chinatown.
China pagoda.
I know that you had a Chinese restaurant, Chinese food last night?
Yes.
How was it?
Excellent.
Do you prefer Chinese or Indian food?
Indian.
Wrong question.
Indian.
Wrong question, of course.
Wrong question.
Anyhow, here in San Francisco, and I don't know, you've been to LA, you've been
Wrong
to Las
question.
Vegas, you've been to Washington DC, right?
Wrong question.
New York, Manhattan. So you have noticed that all these cities are flat, the cities that I just mentioned.
Yeah.
San Francisco, and that's one of the major appeal of the city, is a hilly city, right? We have 42 hills, and some of the most famous hills are the ones that you will see with me today.
Yeah,
so
that's very
our
nice,
direction
okay.
after Chinatown is Lombard Street. Lombard Street on Russian Hill, and it's basically the crookedest street in the world, we say. Here we are. In the meantime, by the way, we are just driving
What are you
on
guys
the
doing?
Grand Street. This street is the oldest city in the city of San Francisco. Yes. When the San Francisco, this is a lesson in history in a few words. But you need to think that San Francisco was really founded by the Franciscan friars coming from Spain, together with the California together with the military. Okay, so the Franciscan friars and Portola, this general, came from Mexico. Mexico was at the time, we're talking prior to 1769. Okay, so he came here to California. They came here to California, and they founded between 1769 and 1821. 21 missions and one assistenza. What is a mission? What is an assistenza? Missions means basically it's a church where the friars were having their own crops, they were growing their own food, and basically was the assistance to the military, okay, to the Spanish military. In California, in the same period, the Spanish founded three presidios. The Presidio of Santa Barbara. How many have heard of Santa Barbara, north of Los Angeles? The Presidio of San Francisco, and the Presidio of Monterey, where you have been last night.
Monterey,
right?
yeah.
So these were basically where the Spanish explorers had their own army. Okay. Then in 1821, Mexico became independent from Spain. How many of you know about Zorro? Zorro, the movies?
Yeah,
No, yes, I'm sure
yeah.
you've heard about Zorro. Okay, that period is the period of the Californias, transition from the Spanish to the Mexican government. Okay, and in the meantime, this is a break in the history lesson. To your right, and we're gonna turn left.
Chongqing
Can you see
Bank.
this building? It's a 52-story building. And this is the Bank of America.
Oh,
Okay?
it's really good.
You can also see the giant flags. There's no rainbow flag though. We only have the US flag and the California flag.
Sacramento,
famous,
Is it Sacramento?
bear, right? The grizzly
Huh?
bear. Have you
It's a
heard of
Sacramento.
the documentary on
Sacramento
grizzly
lion,
bears?
nice.
Okay, lane.
Grizzly bears are very ferocious. They're
Ferocious.
extremely ferocious, beautiful animals and mammals, and they live today. They're completely extinct in California. They live only in Alaska or the Yellowstone, National Park of Yellowstone. How many of you have heard of Yellowstone? The kids, I guess, have, right? Anyhow, it's in California. We only have brown and black bears on the Sierra Nevada, which is the major mountain chain in California. Okay. Going back to Chinatown, here to your left, you can see in that direction. There's a building which says there's a Empress restaurant. Can you see that? I guess the people on this side can already see it. But anyhow, believe me, there is a restaurant which is one of the oldest Chinese restaurants in the city. Restaurant. And many actors, many politicians. How many of you have heard of Schwarzenegger? Ronald Reagan. Okay, actors and very similar, right? Republicans, actors, and then they became public figures. They both became governors of California, and Reagan became president. Well, I'm sure you know that Schwarzenegger, no chances. He cannot become a president of the United States because he was not born here. Okay? No, he's actually Austrian. Yeah.
Acha.
And so here it will take a lot of time. Thank you. And here we are, to your right. So many people, like the ones that I mentioned, many actors have had dinner or lunch at the Empress Theater. Here to your right, do you like this building? This is a corner building, like a small version of the Flatiron in New York. And this is owned by Francis Ford Coppola. How many of you have heard of The Godfather?
Yeah.
Very famous art director. Okay, the people in the back know about Francis Ford Coppola. He's very extremely famous. Anyhow, and here, I don't know if you can read, how many of you have eagle eyes? There's a red plaque right there saying Nibum Coppola. Do you see that? Why it's called Nibum Coppola? Because Mr. Coppola is also a very sharp businessman. He understood 10 years ago, we go back more than 25 years ago, that business was a good business, was the wine, the wineries. How many of you have heard of the wines of Napa and Sonoma? Please look at that. It's right there, the pyramid. We're gonna see the pyramid again. We're gonna drive down the pyramid. Just I wanted to give you a glance view of the tallest building in San Francisco. Going back to the wine, how many of you know that the wineries are very important for the economy of California? Napa, Sonoma, the wines. People in the back, great, okay. Napa and Sonoma, the very two wine valleys, extremely famous valleys, where everything started about wines in the 70s, are 1 hour north of San Francisco, okay? And Nibum was the name of one of the wineries, the oldest wineries that Mr. Coppola bought. Okay, here we are. Please look to your left again. City Lights bookstore. That little alley called Jack Kerouac. There's a beautiful sign right there. And the bar in the back, it's called Vesuvio. How many of you have been to Naples, Italy? Okay, have you? But you've been to Italy, I'm sure. Who's been to Rome? Anyhow, Naples is 1 hour and a half, 2 hours south of Rome. Okay, Vesuvio is the volcano in and why did I point out to you those three places? Because that's really the culture of San Francisco. Which way? How many of you have heard of Jack Kerouac, On the Road, The Beat Generation? Jack Kerouac is one of the most famous contemporary American writers, and he, from New York, came to San Francisco in the 50s, and he created, together with another bunch of poets and writers, City Lights. He founded City Lights. Today, City Lights is one of the most notorious and famous bookstores in San Francisco. Okay, so if you're looking for American books, whatever genre you prefer, that's a place where to go. Nearby though, that's the reason why the alley is named after Jack Kerouac, okay?